Related to all of this election misinformation, disinformation, propaganda is this news that Dominion, the voting machine company, is not only have they sued Mike Lindell, not only have they sued Rudy Giuliani, not only have they sued Sidney Powell, they are now suing Newsmax, OANN, and Patrick Byrne, who is the CEO of Overstock.com. So someone who is fundamentally committed to anti-democratic principles, Patrick Byrne, owns a company out there that you may or may not do business with, and you may or may not want to know or have that information. Reading from The Insider, Dominion sues Newsmax, OANN, and Overstock CEO Patrick Byrne for promoting election conspiracy theories. Dominion Voting Systems sued Newsmax and One America News Network on Tuesday, accusing the far-right media organizations of defamation for pushing far-fetched conspiracy theories that the election technology company rigged the 2020 presidential election. Republicans love corporate autonomy. Republicans love to treat corporations like people, so they have to be on board with this lawsuit. No? Wouldn't you think? Tuesday's lawsuit against OANN accused it of engaging, quote, in a race to the bottom with Fox and other outlets such as Newsmax to spread false and manufactured stories about election fraud, end quote. Dominion quickly became the focus of this downward spiral of lies as each broadcaster attempted to outdo the other by making the lies more outrageous, spreading them further, and endorsing them as strongly as possible, the lawsuit said. It added that although the lies promoted by OANN were, quote, verifiably false, they were still devastating to Dominion's reputation. And this, on its face, seems logical. It seems reasonable. It seems like common sense that their reputation would be impugned and their bottom line affected by this. They have to show damages because before the 2016 election, could you have named a company that ran voting machines? I could not. And it is because of that publicity, is because of that coverage, is because of these pernicious and sinister conspiracy theories that we do know their name. This lawsuit does seem to have merit. Dominion also accused OAN host Chanel Rion, not her real name, and Christina Bobb of amplifying and spreading false claims about Dominion. The network deputized Rion as an in-house spokesperson for all Dominion-related content, the lawsuit said. Dominion began in January by suing Sidney Powell, as I mentioned, Rudy Giuliani, who claimed Dominion has secret ties to the regime of now-dead Venezuelan dictator Hugo Chavez, and developed technology that flipped votes from then-President Donald Trump to now-President Joe Biden. Dominion, as an aside here, also sued MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell, who pushed versions of that falsehood. So, Mike Pillow and all of this cohort of dum-dums and purveyors of conspiracy theories, they're all in the same camp, and they're all doing damage to the republic. These are fatriots. They claim to love the country. They claim to cherish our freedoms. They rattle on about the Constitution of the United States and having taken an oath, many of them. And they violate that oath. They violate the possibility that they have respect for democratic rule when they are actively, months after a free and fair election, months after, they are continuing to spread gossip and misinformation, whipping their followers, their adherents into a frenzy such that they attack the government, such that there's a violent insurrection at the United States Capitol where people died, where they, like I said yesterday, erect a hangman's gallows, chanting, "Hang Mike Pence," stalking throughout the Capitol grounds. Nancy Pelosi, where are you? Ominous, dangerous, un-American, anti-democratic. And where is their leader to quell this? Where is Donald Trump, who's certainly not short for words? He's not short on media appearances. He could end this, just like he could have ended the pandemic early on. Instead, he sowed doubt about masks. Donald Trump could go on Fox. He could make the rounds to these idiot networks. He could go on Fox News. He could go on Newsmax. He could go on One America News and say, stop it, everybody. We need to come together. Insurrection and violent revolt against your government isn't the way forward. We will beat them at the ballot box next time. But you know what? Donald Trump doesn't have the mettle. Donald Trump doesn't have it in himself to do the right thing, because the right thing would mean taking a step back from the spotlight. The right thing would mean not making it all about Donald Trump.
One of our sponsors is SteadyMD Primary Care, the easier and more affordable way to do primary care, and they're giving you 50% off because you are in my audience. You just answer a few questions. SteadyMD will match you with a licensed primary care physician that's tailored to your needs. You'll have a 1-hour virtual appointment and start a meaningful relationship with your new doctor. And from then on, your doctor will be available to you by text, phone, and video chat. It's not some random doctor on call. Your SteadyMD doctor has a limited number of patients. You get the attention you deserve, and they can help you with anything your primary care doc normally would. It's very cool how it works. You don't need insurance. It's just $99 a month, no other fees or copays for visits. Take the free quiz and see which doctor is a perfect fit for you. You'll get 50% off your first month when you go to steadymd.com/Pacman. No risk, no long-term commitment. The link is right underneath the video.